YouTube, what's going on, guys? My name is Gray. Today we're going to be taking a look at the MP-40, how to get it gold, what modes to play, what maps to play, and of course, what loadout to run. The MP-40 is looking to be the main SMG for most competitive play and search and destroy. Pretty much the best SMG overall. If you guys do want to watch me use it in game battles matches, I do stream every single day over on Twitch. The link will be in the description down below. Alrighty, guys. So firstly, let's hop into the camos. You know, you got your top 5. Breaking down pack tactics. This is going to be your eliminations. You're going to need 400 of them. Then you're going to need surgical. These are going to be your headshots. You're going to need 100 of those. Predatory ambition. This is going to be your multi-kills. You're going to need 50 of those. Recommend DOS house shipment. Reptilian. You're going to need bloodthirsties. You need 30 of those. And then Deadeye, your long shots. You will need 100 of those. I found that long shots are the hardest ones to get done with SMGs. I was playing a lot of hardcore, using some weird-ass scopes, things like that. And it's a game of patience, you know? If you can get 10 or 20 per game and just knock them out when you can, it's a lot better than trying to get them done all at once. Then you have Berserker. This is going to be your close-range kills. These come easily over time. You need 100 of those. Wildcat. This is going to be your hip-fire kills. You need 100 of those. These aren't too bad. I recommend shipment DOS house. Survivalist is going to be long shot kills with the Krosnick 317-04 barrel, the Kurz 32 round mag, and the VDD 34M padded stock. These ones are long shots, so again, they're a little more difficult than your traditional kills. But I recommend hardcore for most of these just because they are long shots. You're probably looking at like a 2 bullet or a 1 bullet to the head with the MP-40. Alrighty, guys, and then we have mind games. This one's going to be kills without taking damage from the enemy that you're killing with the VDD 285, the Gorenko 32 round mags, and the unmarked proficiency. This one was definitely probably one of the easiest challenges, and it was super satisfying to, you know, get them all done within 1 or 2 games. It was a lot of fun. I really do recommend shipment in DOS house for this one. You could also play hardcore if that's easier for you, but I found that getting a lot of kills in shipment and DOS house was the way for me to do it. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we have Death Artist. This one is going to be headshots with the VDD 189 short barrel, the VDD 34M stock, and the steady proficiency. This one isn't too bad. I played a lot of shipment for this one. Just because you're using that short barrel, you're going to want to be kind of close range. Just aim high, of course. You guys know the deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break down my loadout, what I was using when I was playing. We're going to start with the muzzle and end with the kit. Up first, we have the muzzle. I am going to be using the F8 stabilizer almost all of the time. I like using recoil booster as well. That's kind of a valuable one because it increases fire rate, and it's low-key kind of nasty. Then we're going to take it over to the barrel. We have the Krosnick 317mm 04B. I like this one a lot because it helps with the accuracy and the controllability. It reduces scope sway and gun bob. You could also use the Krosnick 221 or the short. The short was kind of broken for a while. A lot of pros were using it in Respawn, and they ended up banning the short barrel just because it was kind of a joke. For the underbarrel, I'm using the SMLE pistol grip. I've actually switched these quite a bit. I was using the Carver foregrip for a minute. I was also using the Mark IV skeletal and the M1941 hand stop, but I ended up deciding that the SMLE pistol grip is the one for me. If you are not agreeing with that, I would definitely use the Carver foregrip. It's going to help with your recoil control and your hipfire accuracy. But instead, we are going with the sprint to fire speed and the hipfire accuracy, just because we're playing pubs instead of, you know, S&D or game battles. For my mag, I'm going to be using the 8mm Kurz 32 round mag. If you want for actually grinding the camo out, I would strongly recommend 64 round drum, play shipment in DOS house, and just spray to all hell. That's what I found to be a lot more useful than having to reload every, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. But the Kurz 32 round mag is going to help with bullet velocity and range, bullet penetration and damage at the trade-off of recoil control and accuracy, fire rate, movement speed, and aim down sight speed. You could also use the Gorenko 32 round mag. This is going to do the complete opposite of what the Kurz does. It's going to increase that fire rate, the ADS speed, the recoil control, and the movement speed. I definitely recommend going back and forth between these two, figuring out which one you like better. For the ammo type, I'm going to be using lengthened. I was using hollow point for a little bit there, but that damage range trade-off kind of showed. For our rear grip, we're going to be going with fabric. I've actually been playing around with these quite a bit. Yeah, I like stippled. I like polymer, I like grooved, and I like fabric. There was another one that I like taped. You know, I can't really figure out which one is the best. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you guys think is the best one for subs. But I like fabric a lot just because it helps with aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and the hip foil recoil recovery. But if you want initial recoil recovery and just overall accuracy, I would definitely go with stippled. And then for our stock, we're going to be using the VDD 34M padded. This is going to help with recoil control, accuracy, flinch resistance, and recoil recovery at the trade-off of sprint to fire speed and movement speed. If you are using this in shipment, I highly recommend the remove stock or the folding stock. Both of those are going to give you more of an advantage than the 34M padded. This is more of a class 4 S&D slash, you know, hardcore. For the optic, I really like the slit refractor. I think it's probably one of the best scopes in Vanguard. I do also really like the 2.5X or the M19 4.0 flip. If you guys have watched my other videos, you know that I preach the 4.0 flip quite a bit. There's no sun glint, and it gives you a really good image if you're going for long shots. And then for our proficiency, I'm using steady. This is going to reduce movement penalties, so when you're jumping around corners, you're going to have a steady shot. I also like using perfectionist because it's going to help with recoil control. You could also use brace. It helps with initial accuracy and recoil. For our kit, we're going to be using quick. And then I also like to use on-hand. On-hand helps with equipment and dexterity. I like using it in GBs for S&D. If you guys want a GB class or like my classes for game battles, S&D matches, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to make a video on that. But yeah, I was using quick for a lot of it just because it helps with that sprint speed and you run a little faster and, you know, you can get across the map quicker. But I also like on-hand because it is going to reduce the animation of throwing something like a grenade or a stun. But guys, that is going to do it for my coverage on the MP-40. If you guys did enjoy the video, please click like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications. If you have any questions about the MP-40 or want to share your loadout in the comments down below, please do so. It's been your boy Gray, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.